A traffic circle in Bourne is renamed and honored to commemorate all American veterans.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
If I could, I'll begin by welcoming and thanking all of you for gathering here with us today to dedicate this Heroes Circle and this monument as a perpetual memorial and landmark to all who served in uniform in defense of our nation, including those POWs and MIAs still missing and unaccounted for.
On Saturday, October 27th, a Veterans Monument was revealed near the traffic circle at the entrance to the Veterans National Cemetery in Bourne, Massachusetts. This 15-foot memorial monument, Heroes Circle, officially birthed a new name to a formerly known oldest circle in Bourne.
It's a duplicate, a replica of this monument in where South Boston and Dorchester meet. So that was the design. Then we added, because of the contributors, we added the logo for all who served in uniform in defense of our nation. Then the medallion that says Land of the Free because of the brave, and the medallions of the prime sponsors. And on the back of the plaque, we have the names of the organizations that contributed all sorts of money for this event.
It was very rewarding to help them out and get all the information that they needed to, pull something off like this. I think they're very proud of what they've accomplished, and I'm proud to actually help them out with, getting to the point where they are today with the monument.
I want to give credit to the men and women of the council that brought this forward, that engaged us and asked us to be part of this effort, and to take a rotary which was officially unnamed, although having been born and raised on Cape Cod, we always called it the Otis Rotary, but it was officially unnamed. And today it is now Heroes Circle.
It all started with a letter written by the Friends of Wareham Veterans Council to Representative Susan Gifford, calling for a monument outside the National Cemetery to honor all veterans buried and will be buried at the Veterans National Cemetery in Bourne.
It's a monument that'll be at the gateway of Joint Base Cape Cod and the National Cemetery that's here. It'll be a rotary that shows a circle, and that circle represents the lives of veterans whose gifts and whose sacrifice continue on. Some people live lives in a straight line, others live lives in a circle, and the people we remember are the people who continue to inspire us and continue to bestow freedoms that we take for granted much too often every day.
What's the message that you want people to take today, or the message that you're going to share with us today?
The message I want to share is that we owe a debt of gratitude to all who have served this great country. We can never do enough. Fortunately, Massachusetts ranks #1 in the country in providing services and resources for our veterans, but there's still a lot more to do, and this monument is a great tribute and just one small way that we can honor all of those who have served, and I'm very proud to be here.
Thank you very much.
The project took 6 months in making, with combined efforts both physically and financially of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Department of Transportation, Veterans of Foreign Wars, American Legion, Knights of Columbus, and the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks.
Veterans nationwide have no boundaries for towns, whether they live in Wareham or Bourne or Chicago or New York. It makes no difference. They are veterans. The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks is a nationwide organization, and we recognize veterans all over this country.
Hello. The Elks was a big part of this. We had a good fundraiser. A lot of Elks contributed, local businesses.
We're here to recognize that service to our country and her cause goes beyond time in uniform. We should all keep in mind that all veterans, as we've heard before, served in uniform, and it matters not what branch of service, enlisted or officer personnel, career or reserve status, made no difference, they're still veterans. We must continue our endeavors on their behalf for world peace with profound gratitude to God and to the men and women who served with honor, purpose, sacrifice, tolerance, bravery, and discipline.
Braced inside a tent, shielded from reckless rain and wind, both local and state officials stress the importance of honoring veterans.
Thank you all for coming in this difficult weather. It's greatly appreciated. This event is nice because we have 3 towns which basically work together to do this. This monument is not just for the 3 towns in the area, it's for everybody who has served, everybody who comes to the area. It's extremely important that we recognize our first responders in all different veins, those veterans who gave the ultimate service, those who came back physically or mentally damaged as well.
It is my honor, ladies and gentlemen, to bring you our governor's proclamation. Whereas on November 11th, we will observe the 100th anniversary of Veterans Day. And in 2019, it is the observance of the 100th anniversary of the founding of the American Legion on October 27th, 2018. As we dedicate this monument landmark to all who had witnessed outside the entrance of the Massachusetts National Cemetery, Bourne, Massachusetts operates hero circles in respect to all who have served in uniform in defense of our nation, and whereas the people of Massachusetts and several nonprofit organizations, namely the American Legion, the Benevolent Protected Order of Elks, the Catholic Order of the Foresters, the Disabled American Veterans and Knights of Columbus, and the Veterans of Foreign Wars, along with Friends of Wareham Veterans Council Incorporated, initiated the drive for the charitable, notable, patriotic, and fraternal effort to erect this monument to our veterans.
What would you like people to take from today's event?
That veterans are important people and we have a lot to give to society, and we matter.
Do you feel that we as a country are working towards that, honoring and amending?
I think so, but it's a slow process.
It's still a process.
Yeah.
Is today a good step forward?
Any day that you honor veterans is a good step forward.
Well, my dad served, sorry, I don't speak well, served in the Navy, and I'm very honored that they were both be able to rest in peace here. Coming down to the Bourne National Cemetery, it's beautiful, it's not sad, and it's a great remembrance, and for everybody coming out here today for this dedication.
So it's going to be quite a tribute. People, when they come down, especially the Cape right here at a rotary, they're going to see that 15-foot monument right there, and hopefully it will bring some people in and maybe take a trip into the cemetery to visit our veterans.
I just want to honor my fallen comrades and all the men in my division, and I salute every one of them, and the ones that didn't make it back, I salute them as well. So I think this is a wonderful occasion here today, and I'm sure that all the veterans around that are still with us today will certainly enjoy the monument they put out here today.
Let's try to concentrate on the words. God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains, valleys, to the valley, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Thank you.
There were a lot of messages to remember during today's commemoration ceremony, but one that echoed loudly is the fact that we are to cherish the freedom that we have thanks to the men and women who served in the uniform in defense of our nation. Today's dedicated monument, Heroes Circle, will serve as a reminder to all to whom we owe our freedom. Reporting from Bourne, I am Queen Banda of WCTV.